Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Reset Room. Welcome in, welcome in. I am actually, going live during my lunch hour today. Doing a lunchtime pop up. If you haven't been here before, this is the Reset Room. Why do we call it that? This is where we talk about all things life and career resetting. You know, it's a place for us to breathe, reflect. We're building skills and also rebuilding. You know, no matter where you are in your career journey, if you are thinking about making a next move and not sure what to do and where to do it, we're here. We talk about that, provide lots of discussion and tips on how to do that and how to do that with clarity and confidence. If you are content on your job and love what you do and where you do it, but thinking about raises and promotion, lots of guidance on how to do that as well. We also, just talk through sort of life and talk about how life and career mirror each other. Generally, if there's some dissatisfaction or if you're feeling like things may be off in your career, generally there's some things in life that potentially mirror that too. So we talk through some of that. I generally go live Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and wanted to pop on today during the lunchtime hour just to see if there was some community members out here and just to really test out if a lunchtime live is what folks want. So here I am. For those of you who haven't been here before, I kind of recap. This is actually week 3 of going live. So I'll recap some of the things we talked about, and if those things have been of interest to you, you can definitely feel free to join us. I start with the 3 pillars of life and career reset. And really, one is just sort of recognizing where you are today, and more importantly, what you want today. And really thinking about the environment around you. Does the environment around you support that? Does it help? Does it contribute to where you are and sort of what you want? Thinking about reclaiming your worth. Jobs and work can take us through sometimes, and it can shake our confidence. Boundaries can often, we can loosen our boundaries. Thinking about the security of the paycheck, that often happens as well. So we focus on, again, recognizing where we are and what we want. Reclaiming our worth by resetting boundaries, rebuilding our confidence if it's been shaken. We've all probably been through work experiences that have shaken us in one way or another, and we need time to work through and recover from that. And probably the last and most important pillar is rewriting your story. Like at any time, you can stop, make a shift, and rewrite your story. Those are really the 3 foundational pillars that can help propel you towards figuring out sort of what it is you want in your next move. A couple of things we've been doing lately, and this week we've been talking to a lot of folks that are interested in additional revenue streams. And so that has been huge. We're going to dive a little deeper into that tonight at 7 p.m., providing lots of ideas and ways that you can truly move into and create some additional revenue streams pretty quickly. To help you on your journey if you're just looking to have additional money, or if you're thinking about testing out, like you can use some additional revenue streams to test out something you may be thinking about doing full time. That's a good way to do that. We've been reviewing interview tips, resume tips. What else have we been tackling? How to consult. Basically, converting from an employee to a consultant is probably one of the fastest and easiest ways to transition. And we talked a lot about testing that out and different things you can do to master and package like what you know and what you do really, really well, to package that into an offering to sell. We're going to start talking about digital products, digital marketing, content creation, and particularly thinking about TikTok. I am a new content creator and live host. I have been on the platform now about 3 months, have learned a ton. And hey, Loves Her, welcome in. And just talking about how you can monetize on this platform. There are 12 different ways that I'm aware of that you can make money here on TikTok. So you'll be seeing and watching me go through that real set. Welcome in, Loves Her. I was just doing a lunchtime pop-up. I normally go live in the evening and wanted to see if any community members were interested and available for a lunchtime pop-up, maybe once or twice a week. What's my story? My name is Rhonda. I call myself a career reset coach. And if you're like, what is that? Basically, I help women primarily, Shaniqua, welcome in. change jobs, change careers, level up if you're interested in getting promoted, and also get raises. What we've been talking about a lot this week is about additional revenue streams. And we're going to dive deeper into that today. Yeah, I just popped on today. Hey, Denise, welcome in to see if there were any. Thank you for the heart me. If there were any community members were interested in maybe a lunchtime pop up, maybe once or twice a week. I had a pretty light schedule at work because, in addition to consulting and doing this content creation TikTok thing, I still have my 9 to 5, and I had a really light day today because we were closed yesterday and wanted to pop on. Yeah, and just see if any, like I said, if any community members were interested in maybe doing a lunchtime chat once or twice a week. But yeah, we're going to dive deep tonight into, we're going to have some fun. So this is Winning Wednesday for us. So we are going to definitely dive deeper into other revenue streams that folks can actually get going and get started on right away, fairly quickly. And then, as part of my content creation journey, I've just finished all of my training with my live host agency, and I'm preparing for my graduation battle. So we are going to get out in the battle streets this evening. So I'm definitely going to teach it. A lot of community members in the evening are like, they've seen battles, but don't know what to do, how to do it. So we're going to do a brief class on battling, and we're going to jump into it. Hi, Fit by Carrie. Welcome in. My story. My name is Rhonda. I have been in and out of HR 18 years. And with that, I've seen a lot of things. Hey, Carol, welcome in. I've seen women particularly shrink their ask when it's either at the hiring table, when they're ready to get hired, they shrink their ask for salary, or if they're at a point where it's performance evaluation time and it's salary and ask time, we shrink. And so I really wanted to create a community for support and to really encourage and also provide skills and tips on how to get paid. And again, not all these skills, they're not just for women. Anyone can employ them, but particularly because, again, I've seen it in my work way too many times, just really wanted to provide a space, particularly for women to just get paid. A lot of these skills I've been sort of I've been resetting. Hey, Kevin Clark, welcome in. I have been resetting my life and career my whole life, and have developed. Hey, Alonzo, welcome in. Developed systems that work, and again, not just for women, but particularly asking them, because we show up differently in work. And kind of what I share is that it's like, think like a man at work. And the analogy I give is that, women will knock on the door and a man will kick the door in. And here's the one example. Hey, Raquel, welcome in. That I give all the time is that a man can look at a job description and think about applying for a job and have no qualifications for the position at all, and will apply for that job and will oftentimes get an interview. Hey, Lou, welcome in. We as women, on the other hand, we can look at that same job description and maybe have 8. Thank you for the heart me. Maybe have 8 qualifications for that job and not have 2, and we will not apply. Hey, Miss. Oh, I like that. Miss Too Damn Good. I love that name. Welcome in. Hi, Lou. How's the day going? Yeah, just popping in. Just wanted to check. Hey, Cicely, welcome in to see if there was folks interested in potentially doing lunchtime live, maybe once or twice a week. I had a quiet kind of day at work today. I had one meeting in the morning, had one just getting up. Oh, Lou, where are you? In a different time zone, or you just a lady of leisure? I do. Abita Patron. Hopefully I said that right. Welcome in. Oh, West Coast. Okay. Yeah, I am on the East Coast, New York City, in the New York City area here. I normally go live at 7 p.m. And like I said, I had a light day at work today. We were closed yesterday. And I said, well, let me just pop on and kind of see what's happening out here in the TT streets. And if some of our community members may want to entertain, may want to entertain I'm remote today too, so which is cool. I go in the office one day a week when I feel like it. But yeah, it's getting cold too. And we had snow flurries flying around out there yesterday. Of course, nothing's stuck, but yeah, won't be doing too much on-site office stuff. No, it's winter. Always welcome in. Hey, Yolanda, welcome in. Just give you my story. If you're new joining us, my name is Rhonda. I'm a career reset coach. And if you're like, what is that? I help people get paid, change jobs, change careers. Right now, a lot of people are changing careers, moving into the tech and AI space. And we've been doing a lot of talk about that. Also helping women to get paid and promoted, because those are just, in my experience, areas where I've just seen women shrink their ask, reduce the ask, or don't make the ask at all for fear, out of fear. And I think some of that is just socialized conditioning. I think some of it could be the actual environments, but we are teaching and talking about how to own our confidence and ask for what we deserve and get paid what we're worth. Absolutely. Yeah, and so that is sort of what we kind of do in this space. This week we have been talking about alternative revenue streams and maybe testing out something you may want to do full time, but doing it while you still have the security of that full time job. Like I said, I'm still, working my 9 to 5, but there's things we're going to talk about that tonight and go through a list of opportunities that you can really put into place and kind of set some things into motion really, really fast. To again test out if this is something that, if you wanted to, hey Susie, welcome in, if it could become a full-time venture for you. I'm 2 years away from retirement of my 9 to 5. I'm gonna move into consulting, so I have 2 years runway. This whole content creation, TikTok live host thing is new. So you'll walk with me through that's a career reset of my own that I'm doing. I've consulted for myself before, so that's just sort of removing back into that space. Hey QD, the realtor, welcome in. Moving back into that space, establishing relationships. So I'm taking my time moving through that process. Hey, thank you. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, this is a lunchtime pop-up for me. I've been learning on this content creation journey about looking at our analytics. For those of you that are content creators, your data will tell you like when your community members are online. And for me, it showed 2 different windows. It showed 11 to 1 and then also 4 to 8. And so I generally now go live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But again, wanted to pop on and just to test the waters during the day to see, how things were, to see if community members were on and active and could sneak a little talk time like I am in the middle of the day. But yeah, just wanted to pop on to do that. I have been in HR for my regular live time is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I think I'm going to add Monday. I did a pop-up on Monday, and I think I may do a panel discussions on Monday. This past Monday, we talked with some folks it was a real interesting conversation. Hey, Karen, welcome in. It was folks who wanted and requested the conversation were folks that aren't working right now, and just things that they can do to like bridge jobs is what I call them. If you're in between finding your next full-time thing, what can you do, in addition to job hunting, which is tiring, it's exhausting, and you need to have some breaks in between that, like how to structure your day. Hey, Jean, welcome in. Yeah, jobs are really tough right now. It just really is. And, talking with those folks about ways to balance, looking for a job. I mean, it's fourth quarter too right now, which is a tough time to even look for work because most companies are trying to tighten up their year-end finances. And so not spending a lot of money on hiring, but there's some things you can do to generate income, keep your peace of mind too at the same time. Hey, Christy, welcome in while you're maneuvering and moving through, change and transition. We talked a little bit about that on Monday, and then the whole conversation transferred to some folks left the room. This is the cool thing about being live. People move in and out. Hey, Trini, welcome in. Move in and out of your room all the time. And so the conversation, goes where it goes. So we started with talking with folks who were not working right now, gave them all sorts of, that's right. QD said the multiple streams of income is a game changer. It is. And they all, hey, Tiffany, welcome in. And even if they're all generating a little bit of something, it is a great thing. And I don't work for TikTok, but I will promote TikTok to folks. I think we all have some knowledge or some skill set or some sorts of information that people want and need. And this is a platform with more than 1 billion people on a month. So if you haven't thought about it, and I hadn't either, I'm just new to the platform, only 3 months. And I was just a doom scroller. I couldn't sleep at night. I'd be scrolling on TikTok. And in July, something just sort of clicked for me. I feel like I watched a piece of content and someone talked about how they transitioned from sort of being that doom scroller, being a consumer of this information, to truly looking at TikTok as a business. And just the other day, I woke up, hey TC, welcome in, and like I had made some money from my shop overnight. And so I was like, wait, this is making money in our sleep. So yeah, we really, oh, you retire. Oh, Lou, I can't wait. And I'm still going to work. Like I said, I'm 2 years away from formally retiring from my full-time 9 to 5. I'm still going to work and consult and do things, but I just want control of my own time yeah. So for me, that's what 7RA, welcome in. That's what I'm looking forward to. But yeah, Lou, how long have you been on the platform? And my other content creators in the space. Yeah, and I definitely promote it to my community that it is a way, even if it's a few dollars here, a few dollars there, it all sort of adds up. Yeah, the other morning, like I said, I woke up and it was this alert that says you earn commissions. I was like, oh, what? I was asleep. Yeah, on a couple items that were in my showcase. So that was cool. So yeah, I'm gonna start testing out, doing all kind of fun things this weekend, maybe do some shoppable live. So if you're here and part of my community, you'll see me resetting my career too in real time, which is a cool thing. Yeah, so that is it. Like I said, we're gonna talk later today about definitely revenue streams, and then we're gonna do some battle prepping and battle training. My community, they're like, they've seen battling, don't know what to do, and I get it. I know my first time in a live session, I seen all these things flying around the screen. I was like, why is those red things, the heart me's? I'm like, why do those red things keep landing on their heads? Didn't know anything about what was happening until someone taught me and broke it down. So we're gonna do that today, and we're gonna start battle prepping and practicing. Yeah, for my graduation battle, which is next week. So fun stuff. Iman, welcome in. Yeah, so this has been cool. I just wanted a few minutes to chat. I had a little bit of time in my lunch hour. Hey, user, welcome in, and we'll see how it goes. I may test out. Hey, Lynn, welcome in. I may test out, a couple different times and maybe see if maybe the 1 to 2 hour is better. Hey, PC Swimming. I have to, if you all have not been connected, thank you for the heart me with PC Swimming. I actually owe so much of my live journey to her. So I am 50. Wait, how old am I? I'm 58 and I don't know how to swim. And PC Swimming, she is an amazing content creator here on the platform, and she's in the pool when she's doing her content. So I had to go and see, and it's a fear. It's a fear thing for me. Had some, water trauma years ago as a kid, and just haven't gotten back to attempting that. So she was on her live, and we were having a conversation, and she asked me, "Have you gone live yet?" And I had not at that point in time, and that was almost 3 weeks ago now. And she says, "Okay, I need you to go live." And she talks. It's so great how she talked about fear just being like this disobedience that sort of moves. If we have fear in one area of our lives, we generally have it, and it will show up in other areas of the life. And I just never in our lives, and I never really have heard it phrased that way. And it made such perfect sense. Hey, Donetta, welcome in. Good afternoon. I am, please do QD if you click on my picture up there, it is in my profile, created a live event. So you can register for my graduation battle. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And my first time, so I'm going to start playing around in these battle streets today and over the weekend. Hey, Tamara, welcome in to, what do they call it? Farm your power-ups and get ready for that. But yeah, how PC described and talked about fear, and I never really thought about that in that way. And this was on a Tuesday 3 weeks ago, and I went live the very next day and have been going live ever since. And you got to do that too, but I haven't battled yet. Oh, you know what I did is, and maybe this will be helpful. Pretty Boy Ali is one of the top battlers on the platform, and so I've been in his room a lot, and I battled with him and got in the MVP. So yeah, we're besties. Not really. I'm making him lots of money, I'm sure, because I'm in his room throwing gifts like I'm crazy. Thank you for, yeah, registering. Thank you for the heart me and registering for my battle. But just sitting and watching just learns a lot. Like the first couple of times I just sat and watched and I just tapped the screen because that's something you could do. It doesn't cost you anything. Just tapping the screen and watching, like watching and listening to the cues that he gives. And, you know, that's the good thing too with everyone who's battling, like your host should be giving, hey, Sassy, welcome in, should be giving clues to the team on like when to throw a big gift, when to throw a smaller gift. So observing is a lot. You're about to do a showing. Just wanted to thank you, QD Realty. Good luck on that show and close that deal. I'll see you in class. I'm sure later or tomorrow. We're in a lot of classes together. You know, with anything that you're learning. Oh, you watch Tyler Rivers. Okay, and Sadie. Yeah, they're good too. They are good too. I just watched them. No, actually, they were trying to battle with Ali, and something happened that day, and it just didn't sort of work out. But yeah, just watching them, you'll get a lot of clues. So I'm going to jump into the ring later on today. And the good thing is that, you know, TikTok pairs us with other folks in our league. So, you know, we're going to be, you know, paired with someone who doesn't have like 1,000 followers, you know, I mean, thousands of folks in their room and we only have 3. So yeah, so that'll be fun to do. Kaveen, welcome in. So yeah, that'll be fun. So I'm looking forward to later. And I see so my setup is, you know, my personal computer's on one side of my desk, my work computer's on the other side, and it looks like they need some things. Oh yeah, definitely. If you want to come and hang out tonight. And also I have to plug probably I'm not going to say that because I don't want to discriminate on nobody. One of, I think, an amazing teacher on this platform is Mish Stories. If you look her up, it's MISH Stories. Tomorrow, she teaches battle strategy. And so she is on twice a day. She's on at 7 a.m. Eastern, and then she's also on at 8 p.m. And yeah, and so that's sort of where I learned and then start, like I said, dabbling in the streets. I've been in Pretty Boy Ali's room. I've been in TikTok King room. Not a fan really of the box battles, but I wanted to at least sit in the room and kind of learn it. I don't think it's my jam. I like the good old one and done, you know, me and an opponent, you know, maybe a 2v2 if, you know, once I kind of get good at this thing. But yeah, it's just just sit back and learn and all that good stuff. So yeah, I know it's great. Yeah, so it's been cool. It has been an amazing time. Hey, Muna girl. Thank you all for joining. I will just recap really quickly who I am. And if you're interested in following, catching my lives in the evening, I am on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Rhonda. I'm a career reset coach. And you're like, what is that? I help people change jobs, careers, industries, level up, get promoted, and also get paid. How do I do that? For one, I've been doing it for myself, for many, many, many years, but also have developed systems that I use to work with personal and private clients. And yeah, it's sort of putting all these systems into place to actually get what we want, particularly for women. And all these, you know, everything works for, you know, all folks, but particularly working with women because I've just seen them shrink our asks. And there was a time when I did too, and didn't ask and didn't really have the confidence to demand. And that has not been an issue for many, many, many years, and want to just build a community of support and to, help build one another up and help us level up and get paid out here in this world. So thank you all for joining. I hope that I have shared some information that maybe have sparked some thoughts and interest. If you're interested in checking me out, I am around. If you want to come to my battle, please tap on my picture. The live event is there and you can register. And we're just going to come and have fun. And even if you don't have coins, that is no problem. You can come and do all the free things. You can come and tap the screen. You can share out the live to bring more folks in. And I just want to have a good time and celebrate graduating from those many, many hours of training with my live host agency, and just entering into this new world. So thank you all, and we will. PC, are you going live? I need some swim instruction. And other than that, y'all, I will see you out in the TikTok streets. Have a good afternoon.